Hey YouTube, SmokeyBob63, just want to talk about a new gun purchase. The Para GI Expert. Just picked it up this afternoon, put 200 rounds through it at the range. As you can see, it's clear. Very nice entry-level 1911 right here. Very nice. They go for around 525, 550, 500, anywhere in there. It comes with two 8-round magazines, which are crap, in my opinion. I had 2 failure to feeds with 200 rounds, and I was using Tulla ammo, which is complete garbage as well. It's very dirty, and but other than that, it's a great entry level. It's very basic, but with any 1911, you can customize it. I just want to go over real quick what's on it, and then I'll talk about what I plan on doing with it. This trigger right here is plastic, and it has a little bit of creep to it. See if we can see that. See that? Well, that's not good. But other than that, it's got the skeletonized hammer. It's just a regular beaver tail safety. Comes with 2 8-round mags. Comes with these plastic black grips and 3-dot sights, which are very nice. They got the dovetail in there, so you can knock these out and customize to night sights, target sights, whatever your poison, really. It comes with a match grade barrel and a regular short guide rod, not the full length guide rod. Let's see. It's got a slide lock, internal firing block. It's got a lowered and flared ejection port. It's got a beveled magazine well. It's flat mainspring housing, grip safety, contoured for the spur hammer. Whatever. 45 ACP, 5-inch barrel, and it's the receiver's made of carbon steel, and it's got a very I've heard bad things about the finish on these things, but that's okay. A little Duracoat, Cerakote can fix that quite easily, which I plan on doing. Now that I started that, let's go ahead and talk about what I plan on doing with this. I have Chip McCormick extended beaver rail safety on the way. This is coming out. I have an STI match trigger on the way. This one's coming out. Ambidextrous safety, which I'll have to cut into the slide. I'll let a gunsmith do that since this is my first 1911. I got a Ed Brown barrel bushing on the way. Oh, that's dirty. Also a Wilson Combat full-length guide rod on the way, and some Kimber grips, the ones that are on the Desert Warrior, which I think will look really nice on here. Plus, I'm also thinking about Duracoating this in Flat Dark Earth. I'm a big fan of that color. I think it blends in very nicely with most camos, most camouflage patterns. I mean, this is. Basically, I bought this 1911 because I wanted to get into 1911s, but I didn't want to drop, like most people, I didn't want to drop, $1,000, $1,500 on, a Kimber, a Les Baer, or an Ed Brown, or anything like that. So I got this basic Para, just so I could, get into the 1911 community, and I can customize it from, from the ground up. I can do anything I want to with this pistol. It's a great entry price, $500. And the sky's the limit on how you want to customize these things. You can pretty much do anything to them. I mean, you can take this $500 gun, you can make it into a national match pistol by buying the right parts and installing them correctly. You can have one hell of a pistol starting at $500. So that's basically why I bought it. I bought 3 Chip McCormick Power Mags, but due to Bud's Gun Shop's infinite stupidity, they sent them to North Carolina. I don't live in North Carolina. They sent the pistol to me, well, to my FFL, and decided to ship the magazines wherever the hell they decided to send them. So I had to contact them, and they're supposedly fixing that issue. Now, like I said before, these Para-Mags are crap. They don't, when you load them, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, they have a tendency, let's see if I can get it, to have the bullet sit like that. And basically what you have to do is make sure, see, that bullet is indexed to where it needs to be. So the rounds don't sit properly in here because these mags are cheap. But they're, you know, they're doable, they work. But the problem is you have to check them before you load. If you don't check them, you'll get a failure to feed. Like I had 2 of those at the range today, like I said. Put 200 rounds through it. I just want to make sure everything was seating and adjusting to where it needs to be. I've heard people use a break-in period of 500 rounds. So I'm not going to disassemble it until I put 200 rounds, 200 more rounds through it. I am going to clean it though, because like I said, I was shooting that Tully ammo, which is quite dirty. The powder doesn't burn as well as most American-made ammo, because it's made in Russia. Other than that, it shoots slightly left. Other than that, it is dead on. So you have to aim about, at 7 yards, you have to aim, I'd say, a little more than 1/8 of an inch to the right to get dead on. But other than that, this thing is very accurate. Not only did I shoot Tully ammo, I also shot some Atlantic Arms ammunition. That's the same ammo that Team Glock uses in their competition. So accuracy is great. And it's one hell of a price for an entry-level 1911. I don't think you can beat that. $500. And it's a Para. Some of their higher-end wow, I can't talk, sorry guys. Higher-end guns are made very well. Some of their compacts are phenomenal. The match-grade barrel was really the selling point for me. Anyway, that's all I got. If you have any ideas, comments, put them in the comments. As far as customization ideas on any of that, really. Later, guys.